So, when it transitioned over, once it started to take off after that show, you did a couple of shows at the House of Rock again, inevitably.
We opened up for Savage Amusement about 2 months later.
About 2 months later, and then after that, White Noise opened for you.
That was the birthday bash in October.
Birthday bash in October, and that was the Mayhem Rocks show.
Yep. And, yes, it was. Yes, you're right.
And I
because you introduced us that night. You were the master of ceremonies.
I was the master of ceremonies.
Not the masturbator, the master of ceremonies.
That's right. That's a fact. And so when we got a short time here. When you transitioned over to that, and now where it's come today, and it's come. What was it, man? It's been what, almost 5 years now?
4
years.
4 years
now. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Sammy, is Red still going? Well, come on, man, help me out here. Come on, what do you think? I know that there's other things that you want to do.
I hope so. I really do. As far for the tribute scene, yeah. I hope so. I truly do.
The tribute scene has come a long way, and has it reached its peak yet? Do you think in this town, or is it still going?
No, I don't think it has, because from what I saw at the Conquest show with that band, The Nightmare.
The Nightmare, yeah.
Because that was an incredible show from that Alice Cooper tribute band. That guy put on an incredible show, and I think that the tribute scene can grow as long as people keep supporting it the way that they have. It will continue to grow. For us, what we have to do is we have to keep doing what we've been doing. We want to keep growing ourselves, and I don't want to make this sound arrogant. We want to continue to grow ourselves nationally. We are getting more and more bookings outside of St. Louis. We're doing it again this year.
Excellent.
So that's in 5 years. I hope that we can be bragging about going back to the West Coast and the East Coast. We're having fun with this. So you're asking me what I'd be doing in 5 years? If my voice and my body holds out, yeah.
Would you be willing to do a song for us, man?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give us one. Give us a 2-minute, just something.
If my voice holds out, I'll try it.
Okay, well, we'll try that. So we'll get back to you doing a tune here in just a minute here. But I want to see. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the REO Speedwagon tribute that you got going on, and the fellas there. And I understand you're playing a very special guitar for that show. Mike, bring that guitar in here, man. Let's show everybody this guitar. What an awesome guitar.
This is my G&L.
Oh, sweet. I mean, very plain Jane, very clean and sleek. What's the story behind this? Where'd you get this?
This is Mojo's Music. Actually, not much. Kevin Cronin. Quick story behind Nine Lives. We tribute bands. There's two. We call two different types of tribute bands. Tribute to the music of tribute. Red tribute band. I come out. Right. I do the full thing. Dress up. We try to make the stage look like Sammy, Hagar, whatever. The Nine Lives, more of a tribute to the music of.
Okay.
Having said that, I still try to do everything as much as Kevin Cronin does. Meaning, I'm playing piano when he does. Well, a lot of people probably don't even know I even play piano. And I'm going to be playing acoustic when he does, and I play rhythm guitar when he does. He plays a Tully Fender. Well,
yeah.
Sorry, I'm playing a Gino. But my good friend, long time friend of mine, Bob Mojo. Hi, Bob. Mojo's Music in Ebersville did me a favor with this. This is a beautiful guitar. Sounds phenomenal. This is a G&L ASAT classic, and I love this guitar. This has just got that. It's got that tone. It's got that REO tone, that classic. Not in your face, but it really does, and plays like a dream. This is what I guess what you call a butterscotch. I did change the pickup in it only for the reason of it. I like a little bit more distortion in my sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's got DiMarzio pickup in it, but it really is a pretty guitar. It's become one of my favorite ones. I also play the 12 string, which is over there, and then I also have my 6 string acoustic that I play in the Sammy Hagar tribute, which is a Steve Vai signature series acoustic.
Right.
On that one. Speaking of, that's also, I noticed you keep looking at the pretty blue one hanging behind me.
That one over there, I got to know about, man. Where did you pick that up at?
Again, that is...
Ibanez, nice guitar.
That is
man.
another...
That is a pretty fucking guitar. Yeah, turn around to the camera there so everybody can see that.
That is another Mojo Musics
Wow.
purchase. This is a Jim, Ibanez Jim. This is this year's edition that they came out with. I walked into the store. Actually, I actually got this guitar before they put the price tag on it. It was hanging on the wall and didn't have the price tag on it yet. And I bought it before they got it put the tag on it. I've never owned one of these, and I've seen them. You may not know. Maybe you don't know this. I do not play lead. I can't. I'm not gifted in that way, and I'm insanely jealous of people like Tom Ackman and Darren Boyd and Todd Jones and Austin and all those guys
Austin,
oh my God, Mike Rook,
yeah,
Eric Rumley,
yeah.
I'm sorry for all these guys all these guitar players that are running through my head right now. All these local musicians that are just phenomenal. Mark Crowell, that are just phenomenal guitar players that can. I can't do that. Okay, my brain doesn't allow my left hand to do that. Okay, but I still love the guitars.
Yeah.
And this is one of them that I've always wanted, and I've been watching because every year, okay, they come out with or every so many months, somebody sure is going to correct me on this. They come out with a different color combination of this guitar, and this one just
stood out. Huh?
The inlays. I haven't even taken. You can see it. I haven't taken the plastic
off of the cover yet.
I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to yet. But yeah, this is a beautiful guitar.
Well, what about this one over here, man?
This one. I got me.
This Gibson over here. Yeah, this Gibson over here is just a sweet guitar.
This,
I know you use this.
Yeah. This is Sammy's. This is Sammy's edition Explorer. It's got the Red Rocker logo on the truss rod cover. He came out with this a few years back. I bought this guitar specifically for the Red shows. I picked this up not long before our very first show. In fact, when I walked out on stage with this, in fact, I think I'm the only guy doing the Sammy Hagar tributes that actually has went through the trouble to buy this guitar. Mm-hmm. It's got Burstbucker 3s in it. These are incredible sounding pickups. The other cool thing about this guitar, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up or not, but if you look on the back, it's got a ghost inlay of the Chicken Foot logo on it.
Nice, right there. I can see it.
If I can catch that, I don't know if the camera's going to catch it or not.
I don't know if it's going to catch it or not, but it may or may not. But I can see it. I can see the chicken foot emblem right there.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah,
it is an incredible sounding and playing guitar. It's I'm not positive, but I believe it is the only Gibson guitar that is that color as well. Same along the lines. This one, the one next to it here, the this Gibson. This one is the 120th anniversary
of the Les Paul.
It's a little bit different. It has a toggle instead of the normal fourth knob. This is a mid boost. It also has push pull pots where you can tap both pickups, so it makes them both single coils. This guitar ended up, weird story about this guitar. I had bid on a Les Paul, which was a Sammy Hagar edition Les Paul.
Right.
Which is kind of like the Explorer, but got screwed out of it. So the guy that I was bidding it from, actually, his buddy worked at Musician's Friend, and he I just happened to notice it with the tuner, and he actually ended up getting me a very, very good deal on this guitar. So I ended up buying this one brand new instead because I got screwed out of the guitar that I wanted. So I ended up getting this one instead. And I'll never forget the first time I brought this out. Joe, my very good friend, the guitar tech, works with us, saw this sticker. What the hell are you doing putting a sticker on that brand new? I said, Joe, it's a transfer. It'll peel right off. Don't worry. It was funny. The other one back here, this is a quick story on this one. This is a Heritage. Another Motors Music purchase. These guitars, if you look at it, looks a lot like a Les Paul. The story behind the Heritage guitars, these guitars came from, these guys broke off from Les Paul when Les Paul sold out. These guitars are made in the Kalamazoo, Michigan plant, which is where Les Pauls were originally made.
Okay.
These are all handmade, handcrafted, even Kalamazoo, Michigan. This was 2002 model, H150CM, they call this. This came out originally from the plant with Seymour Duncan 59s in it. This is, you want that 38 special classic rock sound?
Yeah, that's the guitar.
That's the guitar right there. I mean, excellent. It's if you ever wondered what a guitar feels like if they have a bad back.
Wow, that's a heavy guitar, man. That thing fucking weighs.
You need something to anchor your boat with.
I need a back brace to hold that puppy up. That's a big guitar. That's a heavy guitar.
Yeah, that's the guitar to do it with.
That's where is that where the term heavy came from, man? You think? So, anyway, Eddie, we've only got a little bit of time left. Would you try and belt a little something out for us?
Try is the key word there.
Yeah, you try and just a little something for us, and that way we can close this thing out with a smile on our faces. Okay.
I'll try. All right. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
If my voice will let me. Again, after trying that song. Well, that's a good way to do it. Just smack the guitar on your. And we've been laughing because the past 2 or 3 hours down here, I've had the air conditioning cranked, and it's been like 65 degrees down here.
I had my own points. My own points were sitting way up high here. I could.
Todd's had his headlights on all night, almost.
Not that it did anything for you at all, right?
Don't get me started laughing because I won't be able to do anything. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. I saw fire in the sky. Felt my heart pounding my chest. An eagle cry. I'm alive, I can breathe the air. Feel the wind, smell the earth in the air.
Watch an eagle rise above the trees. Project myself into what he sees. Take me away. Come on, fly me away. Lift me up so high where eagles fly. Often dreamed I could sail through the sky. I've always wished I could fly. Simple life of a bird on a wing. Oh Lord, I could sing. Take me away. Come on, fly me away. Me up so high, eagles fly. I'm alive and I breathe the air. They wash the earth from my face. Catch a glimpse of another dream. When I turn, I look, but there's no trace. So take me away. Come on, fly me away. I wanna fly away. Lift me up so high, eagle fly.
Yeah, all right, Eddie.
Kind of the shortened version of it.
That's okay. That's okay. It was some. It sounded great on that 12-string. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
That's a nice little guitar there, bud.
Not used to playing these.
Well, I just. What do you guys got coming up, and what's going to be next for Red? I know there's a show on the 13th of May.
Yep.
For Red, and then June. What was the REO tribute?
June
Show?
June 11th, we're doing our first headlining show with 9 Lives. We're doing it with a new tribute act in St. Louis called Tres Hombres.
ZZ
ZZ Top.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
that's going to be at Pops on June 11th. Of course, we're Friday night, May 13th. We have the Red show with AZDZ, the AC/DC guys, and then Decadent Decadence, the Motley Crue guys. That's big show.
That's going to be a good show.
That's going to be a big show that night. Coming up after that, we are going to be Labor Day weekend. We are going to be in Freedom, Kentucky. We are going to be headlining on Sunday night. We are going to be doing the St. Cecilia's Festival.
Wow.
We're going to be headlining the Sunday night, the Labor Day weekend. Friday night, Dennis DeYoung of Styx is going to be headlining Friday night. So we're looking forward to that because we're actually going to be there that night. So we'll get to hang out backstage with him, meet him. After that, this hasn't been announced yet, but we've been asked to go back to the Trainwreck. So we're going to be back at the Trainwreck Saloon.
That was a great venue for you guys.
Yes.
You had a really good.
And we are going to be doing the Rio Red show again. So
good.
we're looking forward to that. We're going to be doing that again.
Okay.
And we're some other things are in the works.
Going to be busy summer for you.
Yeah. And
it's kind of nice. It's going to be a busy summer for all of us too. And KGF Rocks is going to be pretty busy.
yes,
this
it is.
summer, too,
Yes, it is. And I tell you what, looking forward to doing more things with KGF Rocks and to my buddy Rob Boyer. Got his show going on Monday nights, and you know what? I'm proud of Rob.
Yeah.
I am. I really am. Him and I have known each other for long time, and I'm glad to see him, a fellow grandpa.
Yeah.
As
yeah,
well.
Another grandpa.
Him and I both.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know how far back him and I go. Him and I go back to the early '80s, and him and I have been friends for a long time. So him and I have fun with this. You know, you know, we never would have thought back then that we would have been doing this for as long and as we have to be in the position that we are now, to have our bands being talked about on Casey, to be playing these cool stages, to be bragging about our grandkids.
And doing a video interview. I mean,
thank you very much.
Above all,
thank you very much for this. And listen, hey, I'm a nobody in St. Louis.
Well, yeah, that's
I
debatable, but that's okay. The Beatles, or whatever they were, was your inspiration. KC has been my inspiration. I remember putting those two big radios up in the corner of my garage, and thought I had stereo, but I didn't. There were two AM FM radios up in each corner, but it was KC, okay? And that's what inspired me to do what I do on KGFRocks.com. And having interviews with guys like you and Jesus Christ, all the people that we've had interviews with on the Conjugal Visits have meant a lot to us. And we don't do this for money. God knows we don't do it for money, but we do it because we enjoy the music and we enjoy talking to guys like you. And I love nothing more than to go to the shows. I have a good time.
Well, and coming from us guys, we appreciate it because it's the support from the local stations, and it's the support from guys like you that, well, we know you guys don't get paid for it, and contrary to popular belief, we're not getting rich off this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can look at what guys like you and I do the wrong way. Mm-hmm. We do this for the love of the music, and we do it for.
I mean, I can sit here and beg for the money, but why bother? Because that just doesn't show passion. What shows passion is that I play, that I take my station to the next level, and what turns me on is not the money that I have in the coffers. It's the amount of listeners that I have that enjoy my station, and it's the same thing with you guys. You look out in an audience, you stand up on stage, and you look out in the audience, and the place is fucking packed. That's gratification right there. It doesn't show dollar signs in your eyes. It said, wow, these people really appreciate what I do. And that's all that we're looking for at KGFRocks.com. And by getting interviews with guys like you and having Rob Boyer on the air and talking with Mike LaPon and Gabby Ray and all them folks that came in and were gracious enough to even they're not paid either. And they come onto our show and they do these interviews with us. That means something to us. And it doesn't mean anything less to our listeners. We want our listeners to enjoy those shows. And we definitely want them to come out and party with you guys.
Well, yeah. And like I said at the beginning, I'm honored. Like I said earlier, I'm a nobody in St. Louis, and it's for me. It for anybody that wants to come out and hear my band and hear me perform what I do. I know I'm not Sammy. I don't pretend to be. When I walk off stage, I take the wig off. I'm back to Eddie. Mm-hmm. You see me here, and I'm not acting like him. Oh, yeah, I know I'm not him.
We're barbecuing, dude.
Yeah. In fact, we've been smelling it this whole time. We've been doing
it's
this.
Killing me, man. It's killing me. I'm starving.
You know, guys like me and Rob, we're beyond honored that after all these years, and Rob and I go way back. We're honored that all these years that our bands get mentioned on the air on KC. And that people still want to come hear us do what we do, or see us do what we do on stage. We joke about after all these years that our bands are getting mentioned on KC and KGF Rocks, and here we are in our 50s. You know, he's
took one on the phone.
You know,
Yeah.
no shit. And we get to brag about our grandchildren, and we get to boast about our kids, and we get to relish in the fact that we're doing things now that we never thought we'd be doing at a different age, and this is, for me, this is real important, and this is something that young people getting into music need to understand, that music should be, and I'll say this, and for me, music has changed, because music to me is about the goosebump moments. Mm-hmm. And people look at me weird when I say that, but I didn't get it until Red.
Yeah. You didn't get it till Red, huh?
I didn't, man. It happened to me one time years ago in Cheap Copy. I was playing a gig in Litchfield, Illinois, at a place called Shaw's, and we were doing this gig, and we were doing Ugly Kid Joe's version of Cats in the Cradle, mm-hmm. The remake of Harry Chapin's song, and I was playing, and this place was packed, and it's a very emotional song when you do it right, and I did it, and I always dedicated it to my son, going back to what I told you about missing those moments.
Yeah.
And I kind of broke down in the middle of the song. I looked out, and I saw people crying. And I'm like, wow.
That's a goosebump moment.
I struck a chord.
Yeah, you struck gold with that one.
And then I was on stage at Pops, and I was doing Eagles Fly, and I remember dedicating it to my dad. And I was like, I started singing, and I got to the chorus. You know, we just did the song, and the crowd sang and was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I can remember saying to the crowd, I was like, whoa. You know, I mean, look, there they are.
Yeah, they're back.
Todd, look, you can't fake goosebumps.
Yeah.
And look, folks, if you can see that, to all the musicians that are up and coming, if you don't ever have a goosebump moment on stage,
you don't belong on stage.
You're not experiencing music.
Yeah, you're not feeling the music.
Because that's what music's about.
Yeah.
Music, live music on stage, it's not about walking off stage and having people, oh my God, you rock. Oh my God, great job. Oh my God.
I need a picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Music is about
goosebumps.
It's about those goosebump moments.
Yeah.
It really is, because that's when you know. That's when you know you've connected. Mm-hmm. And when you've connected with even if it's not your music.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say, my God, I wish I had the talent to write my own, you know. But if you can connect with a crowd, and you can get those goosebump moments where they connect with you, and they're singing, and they're coming back, it's because at that moment in time in their life and in your life, you may not, you're remembering something, they're remembering something, and at that time you've helped them either remember and get through, or remember and enjoy something in their life that meant something to them, and that's why they have goosebumps, and that's why you have goosebumps.
Very cool analogy. Very cool analogy, man. Yeah.
Goosebump moments, man.
Goosebump moments is what it's all about. It's getting that rush and say, "Wow, this is fucking good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Been there.
It's
it only happens once in a while, but
they don't always happen. You can go through several shows.
My first experience with goosebumps on stage was actually when I introduced Red on the stage at my first radio goosebumps, thinking, wow, what the fuck am I doing? I look around and the place is fucking packed with people. And I'm standing there and I'm yelling into the mic because I don't know what the fuck modulation is. And I'm talking into the mic. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, Red, like this. And the place went crazy. And I'm just like, my hair is standing up on what hair I got left is standing up on end. And I'm going crazy. I'm going, oh my God. And my wife said, you did good. You did good. Yeah, okay. But after that, I was signing autographs. I was taking
Give me a
pictures.
shot of tequila.
Yeah, give me a shot of tequila real quick. But yeah, it was awesome. And we're going to close here, but I just want to thank you very much for
Oh, it's been my honor.
your gracious hospitality. And I especially want to send out a thanks to Mr. Michael Williams.
Yes, sir.
For videotaping this and putting up with our horse shit all afternoon. And well, it's been great.
And I finally
man.
turned the air conditioning off.
Now, yeah, thank you very much for that. Look, they're still standing up on their own.
And the 12 string finally went in tune.
Yeah, you can finally tune the 12 string. So thank you so much.
It's been my honor.
And I thank you very much. And there'll be a lot more coming from KGFRocks.com.
Yes, sir.
If this goes the way I think it's going to go, guys, I'm going to do more interviews just like this one. Okay, so we'll look forward.
KGF rocks.
KGF does rock, and there's no question about it. KGFRocks.com.